For Zelda to be taking everybody to a town like this is unthinkable! Lady Ghirahim, listen to me! You must do whatever it takes to prevent the resurrection of Demise in the past! Quickly now, open the gate of time to return to the past! You gotta chase after that creep. Zelda's counting on you. Hey everybody, Lady Ghirahim here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward. In the previous video, we defeated Demise by dropping a temple on him, the most epic way possible. But then Ghirahim took Zelda and went to the Gate of Time and is going to resurrect him in the past. How sad. But anyway, now we're going to go into the past and then go fight Ghirahim and things. And oh my god, it's him, bub! It's Ghirahim. He appeared out of thin air and got the drop on me. Don't worry about me, you must chase after him. He ran through the great doors at the front of the temple. You may yet catch him before it's too late. Hurry! You know it's serious because there was an explanation point. Anyway, let's go inside these doors. Because that's what doors are for, you go inside them. Hear me, my lords. The spell's nearly complete. The demon game returns. Until then, you will keep that man from interfering with my ritual. I don't care if the whole lot of you get lodged by the edge of his blade. You will buy me the time I need. Do not fear him. Fear my wrath if you fail me. Alrighty then, before I say anything else, I just want to say that you may notice that the music that I'm using in the background is not from this game, it's the final boss from Bowser's Inside Story. The thing is, the software I use to download video game soundtracks for like YouTube or whatever, it hasn't been working lately, so I haven't been able to get any new video game music. So I had to work with what I got, so yay. Anyway. So this place is, I gotta honestly say, I am really impressed with this area on a technical level, because all these enemies, most of them don't really have very intelligent AI, but the thing is, there are so many enemies we have to fight. I am really impressed that the Wii was able to they were able to keep this area at a solid frame rate, with considering how weak the Wii was for its time. What we're going to be talking about right now is, well, there are strategies. There's some marchers right there you can take care of, and some moblins who will have bombs that'll be thrown at you. But what I really want to talk about is Ghirahim. What I really love about Ghirahim was that you can really see the change in character within him over the course of the game. Like, he was just simply, like, at the beginning of the game, he had a goal in mind that he was going to kidnap Zelda and use her to resurrect Demise. But as the game goes on and they continuously defeated him and prolonged his plans, you can really see Ghirahim start slowly drifting into madness. Now I know that this is kind of, it doesn't really become apparent until later, but you can really tell that Ghirahim is just fed up with Link and he's just really gone insane from all this. Like, you didn't even hear that in his laugh, how at the beginning of the game, his laugh was more menacing, but now he just sounds completely insane, and that is one of the reasons why Ghirahim is my favorite Zelda villain ever. The only villain in video gaming the only villain in gaming that I like more than Ghirahim is Metalface from Xenoblade Chronicles. But still, Ghirahim is really awesome. So that's just really what I really like about him. How you can really see him slowly drift into madness over the course of the game. Right here, I want to point out is that the moblins with the monster horn. If you don't defeat them quickly, more monsters will be appearing, which will make it more difficult for you to get over to Ghirahim. So you want to be very careful with that. You want to take out the one with the monster horn first, and pick up that monster horn before another moblin goes to pick it up. You're far too quick, boy. I realize a simple child like you knows nothing of magic. Spells like this take time, a steady hand. Can't you wait quietly like a good boy? You blind brat, you've pushed me too far. I've waited my whole existence for this. This is my moment. You know what? Fine. If you're so intent on hurrying to your grave, I'll be happy to show you the way. This time there'll be no heroic escape. I was a fool to toy with you and let you walk away with your life before, but I won't make that mistake again. That I promise! If only I'd put you in your place from the very beginning. So human a little mess. And the next thing you know, he thinks himself your equal. Given my station, I had to maintain some semblance of dignity. So I run with your life, twice even. But instead of scurrying away like a creature with a basic instinct to survive, you just kept coming back, again, and again, and again. Have a mere boy make a fool of me for the last time. You stand before a demon, or should I say a weapon without mercy. For you, boy, I prepared a most appropriate and humiliating death. I have a pet name for it. First, I'll take you to the plunging, and when you grow tired of it, I'll drive you to the edge and deliver a last strike as you to a falling. I'll die in casting your body to the pit of snuffing out the flame with your life. Your broken body will serve as a fine sustenance for the Demon King. Alrighty then, now we are facing Ghirahim for the final time in this game. And let me say, this boss fight is very, very close to my favorite in the game. If Clocktusk wasn't awesome, if using the giant sword to defeat Clocktusk wasn't awesome, then this would be my favorite boss fight in the game. But this right here is the reason why I love this boss fight so much, because you jump off a high ledge to do a fatal blow. So what you need to do with this boss fight is that you need to try to smack him over the side of the edge. After a while, he'll try to do a melee attack where he try to punch you or kick you. When he does that, you need to use your sealed blast to throw him off balance. Eventually, he'll start having electrical zappy thingies on his hands, meaning that you'll only be able to attack in a certain direction. So, after he falls off a ledge like that, you'll be able to use a fatal blow on him. You don't have to do this, you can jump down there and then do a fatal blow, but I like doing that on the top ledge because it makes me feel epic. So this boss fight, something I really want to point out is that in the first Ghirahim battle, Ghirahim was able to take away your sword and throw it at you. In the second battle, he was only able to grab onto it, but he wasn't able to completely take it away. This is a very important detail for the Zelda timeline. The reason for that is because over the course of the game, before when we were facing him the first time, our Master Sword wasn't fully charged, And during the second battle, we only needed one more Sacred Flame to completely turn it into the Master Sword. But now that we have the Master Sword, Ghirahim cannot touch it at all because this is the Blade of Evil's Bane, and Ghirahim has a very evil spirit. So let's knock him down again. And they do a fatal blow. And you thought the boss fight was over. So that's what you know. So now this boss fight, this is definitely harder than before. Well, obviously because it's a second stage of the fight. But the thing that you need to do is that only stab attacks will work on Ghirahim. After you throw him off balance, you need to use a stab attack on the red diamond thing on his chest. The Skyward strikes that he was using right there for a moment. You can use a Sealed Bass to knock him away, or you can jump out of the way. You need to use a Sealed Bass to throw him off balance so that you can stab the diamond. You can dodge out of the way of those Skyward strikes if you want to. I prefer using my Sealed Bass because it just reminds me of how awesome the highly sealed is in this game. And let me just say, I really love the music of this boss fight, so I'll be quiet for a moment so you guys can listen to it. Just the sound of the choir alongside an orchestrated soundtrack with Ghirahim's epic voice. Just everything about this soundtrack and this boss fight, just everything about it. I just love everything about this boss fight. Like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that we could carry a giant sword to literally break Loctus apart, if it wasn't for that, this would be my favorite boss fight in the game. Possibly my favorite boss fight in the Zelda series as a whole. But, like I said, Loctus will always be my favorite. And now we're getting into by far the most difficult part of this. But this could be either really difficult or really easy depending on how much luck you have that day. We need to use our continuous sword slashes to break away his sword. If he's holding it up and down, you need to use left and right, and same thing. And if he's holding it left and right, you need to use up or down slashes, and then you need to use your stabbing attacks to hit the diamond thing. You also need to use a Sealed Bass to knock him off balance to do this, and then we can finish him off with a stab. Oh yeah! This is preposterous. Driven to the knees by a simple child of man? Laughable! No matter how many times we cross, I can't prevail. You think I can't defeat you? You think I can't win? Boy, what are you? But never mind that. Victory is still mine to savor. While we fought, the ritual has started continued. Alas, it's complete. The Demon King shall devour the soul of the goddess and resurrect to his full glory. Don't you see? It's all over. You're kind of lost. It's for everything in it now belongs to darkness. They belong to my master. So you are the chosen knight of the goddess. Intriguing. The goddess Lord herself to immortal existence to keep me imprisoned. How pathetic. This bag of flesh pales in comparison to the magnificence of her previous form. Don't worry, Chris has got this! Eddie, I caught her. She's okay. So you and the other human would stand before Blue Raisin to aid the goddess, would you? How curious. The humans I've known were weak things. Holly mothering insects sniffing out of rocks, ready to flee at a mere glimpse of me. When last I walked this world, they did little more than scream and cling to their goddess, kneeling and praying, counting on her to protect them. How amusing to think these cowards because someone like you. You go more fascinating by the second human. I never imagined I'd made one of your kind who was to stand against me. Very well then. I shall prepare a place for us to where we will not be bothered by distractions. If you still have the courage to face me, seek me there. Lady Ghirahim, it's all on you. And listen up, Granny has some info for you. The old girl says it'll take some time for that grease wad to absorb Zelda's soul completely. If you can take him down before her soul gets all sucked up into that thing, you might still have a chance. I know you can do it. So yeah, you gotta do this. You're all Zelda's god. You've got to make this happen. If you live your life, do not follow me. You can spend a little time in your world as if carrying a gun, as befits your kind. If you truly decide to raise your blade against the world I have rebuilt, come for me. I've waited eons to return. I can spare a few more minutes to let you decide. It's up to you now.
Sister.